All right, so here we are. It's that kind of weird in-between time of year, right? You're looking back at everything that just happened, but you're also trying to look forward to what's coming next. We're going to dive into how to handle this exact moment and really set ourselves up for a great year ahead. So, let me ask you something. As we're all busy dreaming up these big, bold plans for 2026, what if the real secret to making it all happen isn't in some brand new strategy? What if it's actually hiding in plain sight in all the little things you did back in 2025? Before we can even think about building the future, we have to get real about our past. And I'm not talking about just a quick glance in the rearview mirror. No, this is about taking a serious, honest look at the good, the bad, and everything in between from the last 12 months. And let's be real, this kind of reflection can bring up a lot of stuff. You might feel proud of what you accomplished, sure, but maybe there's a little disappointment in there too, a bit of uncertainty. And you know what? That is perfectly okay. Actually, acknowledging all of it is the most important first step you can take. Okay, so as we start to really dig into the year that was, something really interesting starts to happen. You start to see where your biggest wins actually came from, and it's almost never what you'd expect. We all kind of look for that one big firework moment, don't we? That single event that just changes everything. But true, lasting growth, it's almost never like a firework. It's way more like a tree growing. You know, the roots just get deeper and stronger, quietly, over a long time. Seriously, think about it. The progress that actually mattered last year, it wasn't from one giant leap. It was the result of all those small daily habits. It was the repetition, dragging yourself out of bed for those early mornings, hitting the gym when you didn't feel like it, studying just one more hour. Those were the real building blocks. And this brings us right to the main idea for today. It's a total shift in how we think about getting things done. It's about finally choosing consistency over motivation. So here's a question we've all asked ourselves, probably around February 1st. Why is it so hard to stick with our goals? Why do all those amazing New Year's plans just fizzle out? Well, the answer is all about the kind of fuel we're putting in our tank. Let's break this down. Motivation, it's like a lightning strike. It's awesome, it's powerful, it's super exciting, but you can't count on it to power your house, right? It's fleeting. Consistency, though, that's the power grid. It's just there, quietly, reliably, systematically doing its job day in and day out. It's based on your actions, not your feelings. And man, this quote just nails it. It says it all. Motivation might get you to the gym that first day, but it's the sheer repetition, just showing up over and over, that actually builds the strength, the discipline, the muscle that motivation by itself never could. And this, right here, is where the magic really kicks in. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. Every single time you show up, you add another layer. It gets bigger, it gets faster, and pretty soon, it's got this unstoppable momentum all its own. Success literally starts creating more success. So, now that we have this insight, let's flip the script and look ahead. It's time to take what we've learned, move from just thinking about the past to actually taking action and design how we're going to tackle this new year. So welcome, 2026. Yeah, it's a fresh start. But here's the thing, it's not a totally blank page. Because of the work we just did, we're not starting from zero. We're starting with a blueprint based on the lessons we already learned the hard way. So let's just agree to forget about making these huge, dramatic resolutions, okay? This is not about starting from scratch. It's about looking at the system of consistency you already built and just asking, all right, how do I keep this going? How can I make it even a little bit better? It's an evolution, not a revolution. And as we step into this new year, let's just release all that pressure to be perfect. Instead, let's focus on a mindset that actually supports long-term sustainable growth. Let's shoot for a graceful start. So here it is, a super simple but really powerful way to think about it. Move with grace, practice patience, act with intention. That's it. It turns it from this frantic race to the finish line into more of a mindful, deliberate journey. So what does that actually mean day to day? It means you have to be kind to yourself. You're going to have off days. You're going to miss a workout. It happens. The whole key is having the grace and the patience to just get right back to your system the very next day with no judgment. Remember, progress, not perfection. Okay, so as we close out, I want to leave you with one simple question. Let's forget the long, overwhelming list of resolutions. Just focus on this.
What is the one single daily repetition, no matter how small, that you are going to commit to this year? What's going to be that one little action that becomes the foundation for all your growth in 2026?